is Guadalupe Estrada. I am 17 years old and I live in Opelousas, Louisiana. I attend a very small home study school called Warriors for Christ Christian Academy. In the fall, I plan to attend Louisiana State University as an undergraduate in Baton Rouge. Overall, I think coronavirus has changed my senior year very drastically as a person and obviously as a student. My friends, my parents, my teachers, I just wanted to make all of them proud. I wanted them to see how far I've gone in life, and all of that just being taken away because of something that isn't really our fault really did take a toll on my mind. The most difficult change in those terms to my senior year is not feeling that sense of accomplishment. You know, you spend your whole 12 years leading up to this goal of getting your diploma, showing off your honors, your school, representing your state, making your parents proud, and not being able to do that it just made me really sad. It made me really disappointed, as if I didn't accomplish that goal. Being first generation and being a minority is such a big deal in my family, and I feel like I let them down. I know I didn't, but that's how I feel, not being able to walk that stage with my friends. And obviously, of course, apart from graduation, these past 2 months, just the simple fact of not being able to go to school, it sucks. You know, it just, doing stuff online, you know, you don't experience those last months, the euphoria of those last months of being able to go to school and saying, oh my god, I'm leaving, I'm gonna miss this, my teachers. I haven't seen some of my teachers since this coronavirus pandemic. And, you know, going on to the next step without being able to see them at school again is really tough, because we don't know what the future holds in for us. And, you know, in all honesty, there is no good from this, at least in my opinion. I mean, I know everything happens for a reason and this will eventually pass, but people are dying. This epidemic, this whole thing is just sad. And the only good thing I see is obviously we stay home and we don't do anything. But either than that, I really would have preferred being there those last moments with my friends as I take a leap into this major next step of my life. And, you know, God knows what that next step would take. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen, but as of now, I just hope I can get my diploma and have a small celebration myself and just think about my future. You know, we will always be remembered as the coronavirus class, you know, the one that didn't have a graduation, the one that didn't walk, the one that didn't go on senior trips, didn't do much. You know, as a student and even as a person, I can't even go outside, and that's good. You know, I'm protecting myself and others, but it's not our fault, and this class will always be remembered like that. I just hope that whatever the future has for me, I can take advantage of it. And, you know, I just want to go to school and be better, and I hope gain that sense of accomplishment I didn't gain today. Overall, I think I have come to terms with it, and I just hope that whatever comes through the future can be better for all of us.